5 horror movies you should watch, because I said so, and I'm never wrong. Number 5, Possessor. Possessor is the most messed up thing that I've watched since scrolling the Snapchat Discover page. If you're like me, and access to all information at all times since you were born has permanently scarred you and completely desensitized you to any sort of violence, then this film is perfect for you. It follows a company who is hired to assassinate people by possessing someone close to them and then having that person kill the target and then themselves. It is directed by Brandon Cronenberg, who is David Cronenberg's son, obviously. How would two directors share the name Cronenberg and not be related? That would be absolutely insane. It's clear that the crazy apple does not fall far from the crazy tree. And when that third act kicks in, my jaw hit the floor faster than the hose when I bust out the Lightning McQueen limited edition Crocs. Sean Bean is in it, and you'll never guess what happens to him. No, seriously, you're not going to guess what happens to him. But no spoilers. Go watch it and find out for yourself. Watch it with your parents, please. It's fun for all. Number 4, I Trapped the Devil. I Trapped the Devil is a horror movie on Hulu that no one cares about. Don't worry, I Trapped the Devil. I care. It's about this kind of crazy dude who, well, thinks he trapped the devil when his brother and his brother's wife come to pay a surprise visit. They have to make the decision on whether they should go let the person that's trapped downstairs out and call the police on the crazy man, or trust him that it's indeed Satan himself down in that basement. Is there a devil? Isn't there a devil? Was the devil inside of them all along? Who knows? This film is seriously underrated, much like my channel, and I had a great time watching it. Like my channel. Subscribe and smash that subscribe and like the button that hits the button that's liked. Make sure it's hit, and you'll get it good, and we'll be good. I'm new to this thing. Number 3, Gretel and Hansel / all of Oz Perkins movies. Oz Perkins is one of the most exciting names in the horror genre. He also makes the slowest horror movies, and for that we love him even more. He is responsible for movies like The Black Coat's Daughter, which is great, I'm the Pretty Thing That Lives in the Walls, which is quite the title and also pretty good, and his newest film, Gretel and Hansel. All of his films slap harder than my dad, and you should watch all of them. But just so you know, they are as slow as me getting out of bed before 11 a.m. Gretel and Hansel is, well, the classic Hansel and Gretel, but like slightly different. It has the best cinematography I've seen in a horror film in a very long time. It's stunning to look at. I mean, like, real good. The music is also real good, and the effects are real good. It's PG-13, so it literally is for the whole family. It's just a slow burn creep fest with a witch and some good twists on a classic tale. What more do you want? Seriously, what more could you possibly want? You're so entitled. What do you want? What do you want? What the fuck? Number 2, Climax. Guess what? This movie did not make me climax, but it was close. Directed by Gaspar Noé, starring Sofia Boutella and a bunch of dancers. Climax tells the story of, well, a bunch of dancers. Dancing and stuff. It has the most energy in a film that I've ever seen. It's like the Energizer Rabbit, except on a crazy amount of acid. It also has the best dance scene, maybe of all time, that lasts for like 20 minutes, which is about 20 more minutes than me. And then from there, it goes into complete utter chaos, never slowing down until everyone is either dead or, well, still dancing, I guess. It has these insane shots that last over like 5 minutes apiece, as you watch all of this panic and discomfort start to set in and have its effect on every single person. People are going off the walls, no one knows what's happening, and just about everyone is drugged out to the max, just like my bar mitzvah. Shit's wild, go watch it. Number 1, Natural Born Killers. Is it a horror movie? I ask you to watch that Rodney Dangerfield scene and tell me you're not scared for your life. This film is unlike any film I've ever seen. I am not exaggerating when I say this. There has not been a movie before or since that is anything like Natural Born Killers. If you've seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, go in blind like I did. You will be absolutely floored by the shit in this film. It is insane. Plus, it has a pre-drugged out Iron Man in one of his funniest and most energetic roles of his career. Plus, Woody Harrelson and Juliette Lewis have like this on-screen disgusting chemistry that you just have to see to believe. Just like my 10-inch. A literal roller coaster of a ride with these two insane characters, plus some of the craziest camera and style decisions I've ever seen, and some of the weirdest random segments of the film that you just have to accept. Just like the fact that you have to accept that I'm gone. The crash was 2 years ago. Let go. You have to move on. If you watch this film on the same amount of acid from Climax, you would literally never be the same. Definitely worth a watch. And folks, that's it. What do you think? Go watch them and let me know. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you next time, I suppose.